Personally, I choose to believe in certain things because I think there's a fun, whimsical part about it. So I like to think that anything is possible until it's proven wrong.
Topics are usually like politics or religion, spirituality, science.
I'm not super spiritual. I like ghosts.
Do you like ghosts?
I could talk about ghosts.
Do you believe ghosts are a thing?
I do, but I don't have many experiences.
Okay. We could talk about that if you want.
That's a good Halloween topic.
Yeah, well,
I'll do it.
You know, getting into October, so. So ghosts. What do you mean by ghosts? Just in case I don't know.
I think paranormal activity and spirits of people are quite real, or maybe the people don't pass on all right away. Maybe some of them are stuck in limbo. I think that's possible.
So some people might survive their deaths and become a ghost?
I think so. Or I think of it more as energy. I think your energy is stuck in between. Like it doesn't go anywhere. It stays where you currently are.
Okay. So, got to get a sense of your confidence that this is actually the case. Say on a scale from 0 to 100, where would you put that little yellow tag to represent your confidence right now?
Where I believe ghosts are real?
Yeah. The little yellow tag there.
Oh, yellow tag.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. I'll go with that one.
About right there?
Because I still could be wrong.
Could be wrong.
I could be very wrong.
Okay. What keeps you from coming all the way to the top, but just because you could be wrong?
I've heard people getting, what's it called, exorcised because they've had like a demon enter them. I've never come across that, but I've heard other people have those stories. The experiences I've had are very minor, so because I've never witnessed the extremities, I don't know if maybe what I've dealt with in the past is something else that's just kind of out of the blue or just weird.
Okay, so but you have those are the reasons why you're so confident. Is it through your own personal experience?
Yeah, I think they're out there. I think they're real.
Okay. What's like the best example?
Things would turn on and off in the house without really knowing what happens. And in my mother's house, there's a bathroom downstairs, and if you're using the bathroom, the faucet will turn all the way on and just like splash water, but you'll see it turn itself, and it will just like fully blast on. And you'll also, for some reason, the blender is a very popular item in the house. The blender would just turn on, and you'll just hear footsteps at night.
So,
but that one's easy to say. It's like the crackling house.
So certain appliances just turn on, and you hear some sounds like footsteps.
Yeah.
And you're attributing these to ghosts?
I think it's possible. Yeah.
It's possible.
My mom is very spiritual. She came from a tarot card reading background and apparently a nun background. I don't know if I should believe her anymore. She says she's always encountered different weird things in the house. I've also had a random friend who is attached to a line of voodoo priests who says he's seen people in that house as well. So I don't know if the house is haunted.
Yeah.
It's more of I think they're real. I've seen a lot of scary movies to think they're real too. Why not?
Yeah, so like, is it possible for someone to go through an experience and attribute that experience to something and be mistaken about that thing?
Absolutely. I think I could be very mistaken, but I think it's also naive to think that it's not a possibility.
Yeah, it could definitely be possible. Is there any way to tell whether our attributions are more or less accurate?
I don't think I'm the right person for this. I'm sure there are, like, I guess, like, other paranormal people have their own techniques. But I don't know if to believe them either. Yeah.
Like, if someone attributed these similar types of experiences that you've went through to, like, a leprechaun, and someone is seeing, like, both of you going through similar experiences, how could someone tell which one was more accurate in their beliefs?
It's really hard. Personally, I choose to believe in certain things because I think there's a fun, whimsical part about it. So I like to think that anything is possible until it's proven wrong. So what if they are right? And I really have no place to say whether it's right or wrong.
It's like a fun and whimsical type of belief.
Yeah, for me personally.
And you like to believe in it because it hasn't been proved to be wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. If this wasn't true, would you want to know about that?
Absolutely. That would be very fun and fundamental to how I live my life, I guess, or what I think about it.
Okay. Is there any way to tell one way or the other?
For me, no. I don't think I encounter it enough. Because right now I would say I probably shouldn't believe in it because nothing happens where I am currently at.
Okay. So would you say you currently believe it's true, or because it's nice to think that it's true?
I think it's actually very scary to think that it's true.
It's scary to think that it's true.
I'm really caught in between here of like, when your grandpa or somebody you love dies, you still want to feel connected to them. So I think there's some beautiful glimmer of hope too, that you can still be with them if they're still alive. So I think that's a beautiful belief too, that even helps you grieve and get over it. Mm-hmm. But if you find out that they don't exist anymore, I think that either that'll help you get over it quicker, or maybe that'll hurt that person better.
Yeah, if you had less hope that this was true, would that make it less likely to be true?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure if I understand that one.
Like, how does hope relate to it actually being the case? If you had less hope, would it be less true? Or if you had more
less hope, would it be less true?
Would it be more true?
I think if I had less hope, it would be less true.
It would?
That's a weird question.
Like, if we had a lot of hope that this was an even number of Tic Tacs in this box, if I hoped it was even and you hoped it was odd, does our hope relate to the actual case of the even or odd of Tic Tacs?
I don't get that. Yes.
Like, does it? Like, if I had a lot of hope that it's even right now,
does it make it more likely to be even?
Does it make it more likely it's even?
I feel like that case it's 50-50, so yeah, like, sure.
So it's either the case that it's actually either even or odd.
Yeah.
Regardless of my hope about it.
Yeah. That's a weird one.
Yeah. Is that the same case for ghosts?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's the exact same case for ghosts in what you just brought up.
Okay.
I think I'm be very optimistic until I'm told otherwise.
If I just believed this was even, if I just believe that until I was proven otherwise, is my belief accurate?
No. I think you should be open to it being either or rather than like stuck to your belief or opinion.
So it could be even or odd right now. What should I say it is? Right now.
I would probably say it's even because I like having even numbers, but if I go in there believing it's fully, truly even without even considering that it's even odd or it's an odd option, I think that makes me kind of naive and stupid that there are no other possibilities out there.
I want to believe true things, and if I just believed it was even, would that be, how could I tell if I'm accurate in that belief? Or
you count them.
I count them.
You count them.
Okay. So that's one way to tell about this.
Yeah.
Is there any way to tell about ghosts, like similar to counting these?
I don't know that one.
Like that's a way to test this belief.
I don't think you can count them. I don't know. I feel like ghosts are something somebody has to experience. Just because it's such a non-tangible thing.
It's a non-tangible thing.
Yeah, like the Tic Tacs are super tangible. You could find that out right away, but this is something we can't even like feel.
If someone had an imaginary box of Tic Tacs, and it was either even or odd,
I would
could
say
we
we're
tell
both right.
Like what's the difference between imaginary Tic Tacs and imaginary ghosts?
Nothing. They're the same.
Okay. Well, all right.
I don't know. I think they're the same.
Okay. Well,
I think we're both right if it's even or odd.
So, should we have these types of beliefs where we can't tell if they're one way or the other?
I think that also relates to the whole God thing, too. I mean, I feel like that just opens up a can of worms. Like, we don't know. We can't see it. We can't touch it. It's all belief.
It's all belief.
Yeah. It's whether you believe or not because there's no way to prove it.
Yeah. Does our mere beliefs make things the case because we believe it?
I think if you believe something hard enough, it could be true. But then I feel like you might be creating your own kind of reality.
Yeah. Could I believe hard enough that there's no Tic Tacs in this box and make it the case?
No. That's too physical.
Too physical.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a different category of things that we can just believe.
I think there's
super
definitely
strongly?
a category. I think if you can feel it with your hands, like have that sensory feeling, that makes it more tangible. where you know where it's going to be at all times and something you can rely on, compared to not knowing that you can rely on the other thing that you can't feel or see.
Yeah. Like if I believed super strongly that Hillary won the election,
Doesn't
could
change
that
it.
could that make it true? That's a different thing.
That's a different thing.
Okay.
Yeah. You can't change what happens. So if I eat those Tic Tacs, you can't make me uneat them. So I feel like that's completely different.
Gotcha. So, are you currently stuck at that confidence level for the rest of your life, or is there anything you could learn to find out to change your confidence?
I think if someone changes my mind and like gives me a better explanation, I could change it. But I'm still kind of stuck in this like in between of my childish beliefs and what I've experienced
Yeah.
to be stuck there.
Gotcha. So, like, if it's in these categories of just imaginary things, and there's no way to tell if it's mistaken because it's just not real or like not physical. You can't lower your confidence about it, or is that?
I think this is stubbornness and childhood beliefs, and that's why that's stuck there.
Gotcha. Well, all right. Well,
Yeah.
cool. Well, thanks, Chay, for the conversation. Reed.
Reed?
Yeah.
It's very nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Sure thing. Have a great time.
Thank you.
Sure. Thanks.